Michael Glendinning on bass, Mike Best on blues harp, Martin Cuthbert drum, Ray Stokes guitar, Rowan Stokes guitar, and Martin Bowman on guitar. So ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Subdividers!
The Subdividers came together in a really funny way. The Urban Development Institute of the UDIA, which most of the guys in the band are members of, were having a country conference down at Carry Valley, and this is about 8 years ago. I said, look, it sounds like a great opportunity, and I knew that there were guys like Martin and Ray and that played guitar, and Rowan played guitar, and Marty sort of played the drums, and I thought, look, we could bloody cobble together a sort of industry band to do this gig, but as long as it's not too sort of strenuous. I approached all the guys. Rowan at that stage I think was working in Melbourne but was due to come back to Perth, and when I spoke to Mike Best, who was Rowan's boss, about the prospect of him coming down to do this gig, he said, well, only if I can play blues harp, because I play a bit of blues harp as well. So all of a sudden the band sort of gelled, became 6 guys. We rehearsed some simple 70s music, and the gig went over fantastically.
In fact, it was so much fun, I think it was probably me that said, well, this is too much fun to stop, can we please keep going? Because it was a lovely distraction to have as a counterbalance to a day job in an office.
1, 2, 3.
We kicked around a whole lot of options for the band name.
I wanted to call the band the Fat Old Bastards from the Suburbs, but that didn't get very far. But I think it was actually me that suggested, because we're all in the land development industry, that it should be the Subdividers. And in fact, the first incarnation was because Ray Stokes was basically chief in charge of subdivision at the Department of Planning, and we were all private sector consultants.
For some reason we came up with Subdividers as being, one of the things we do. We subdivide land, and the fact that we had this guy from the government who was normally, government people normally known for frustrating the process, we thought, Ray Stokes and the Subdividers, it's a bit like sort of Dracula and the Blood Bank or something like that.
There's probably the full range of personalities in the group, and I would say the characteristics range from organised, prompt, reliable to shambolic. No, I can't say that on camera. More cosmic and parallel universe sort of behaviour, and you've got everything in between.
It's the normal Australian rib the shit out of each other at every opportunity. No opportunity for teasing goes unmissed. A great deal of bad language.
It's hard to actually nail one funny event, because there's any number of funny events on any night we're together that usually involve Professor Bowman and Martin Cuthbert in tandem, and it usually involves either them getting lost on the way to a gig and arriving late, or it involves Professor asking what chord we're playing in halfway through the song, or tuning up just after we've introduced a song. Playing with Dad's a great experience. It's quite a unique situation to be able to share that, actually. And I'm sure I'll look back in years to come and think of it as being a great, unique experience. It's good fun. It's something we talk about, and it's a shared thing. It's a family affair.
The Battle of the Old Rockers.
Oh, that was good fun. J. McDaniel created the notion that we could use the competition of the Old Rockers band as a competition to make some money for charity.
In 3 years in a row, we were sort of one of 5 or 6 bands that competed for that. And to our great embarrassment, given that I was one of the guys who sort of really came up with the idea around the table with Jay, we kept winning the thing. And that's very flattering because we started off as pretty humble sort of part-time players.
She said, Daddy, don't you run, you can walk or fly. You know I love you, I hate to see you cry. I can't hold out.
I think the times we've played, the thing that's got us over the line has been probably the energy in the obvious sense that we're all enjoying what we do.
I'd like us to play on into the sunset.
And well, I think we've got an unwritten pact to survive longer than the Rolling Stones, so at this stage we'll be about 80 years old by the time the band folds. But no, look, as long as we're having fun, that's what it's all about.